Can you tell us about Substack? Because you mentioned it to me like before, but I didn't understand how I'm supposed to do it. Like for me, I have a newsletter on LinkedIn. So what is the difference of having a newsletter on LinkedIn and having a newsletter on Substack? And where would you advise someone to open a newsletter in?
I don't have a newsletter on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So obviously I will advocate for Substack.
So tell us the pros and cons.
The pro being that on LinkedIn, first of all, you don't own the platform.
Yeah.
My Facebook account just got banned yesterday. So
Sorry for that.
if I had a Facebook newsletter, for instance, it will have gone just like that.
Yeah.
But now you see on Substack,
Hello to you. My name is Whitney Nyambura and welcome to Up Close with Whitney. I am a creator on LinkedIn and this platform will be interviewing and speaking to great creators who are changing the online platform as well as monetizing it to a career. And on today's guest is an amazing friend that I got to know him through his cousin. Welcome, Washika Shiundu.
thank you, Whitney. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to this platform.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Washika Shiundu. I'm a digital marketer, a copywriter, SEO content writer, and freelancing coach.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, when I met you the first time, you were just amazing. I felt like you were so established so much that I was even scared of of talking to you. So Washika, how did you start?
Yeah, so a good question. So I started freelancing in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I have 10 years experience in the game.
Wow.
I started as an article writer on a platform called iWriter. So iWriter, they used to have, it was a tech account. So clients will just post work. And then you go through the list. If you can do it, you do it. Then you send it for approval. So it was easy. I got some bans when I started. Like my quality wasn't good enough. But with time I picked up. And by 2018, I had a premium account and even an elite account where I was earning like, say, $50 per article.
Wow.
Yeah, but in the beginning, when you start, I used to earn $1.6 or
Per article.
article, yeah, 300 words. Then 500 words was around $2.4 at that time. So after iWriter, iWriter banned Kenyans because of poor quality work. And people were selling accounts and all that.
Oh yeah, you know Kenyans when they see an opportunity, they just grab it. Yeah.
So after iWriter, I had an option to look for work on Upwork, Fiverr, Guru, and all these other marketplaces. But again, you see these platforms deduct freelancers' money.
Yeah,
So
sure.
knowing that, I wanted to work with clients one-on-one, like direct client, you pay me, no platform, just me and you. So I went on Reddit. So Reddit is a big social media site.
Yeah.
It's a community site. It's referred to as the front page of the internet. So on Reddit, you find subreddits, and there are subreddits where you can look for work and clients can post work. So examples include like hire a writer, like even slave labor for hire. There are plenty of jobs. So once I discovered Reddit, I just started building my profile, pitching, bidding for work, and I landed my first gig, the second, the third.
Wow.
And then that's it's one of the best platforms. I've actually just written a newsletter about it, how to look for money on Reddit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after Reddit, I'm still using it. I then started leveraging LinkedIn more, like last year. Last year towards the end when I met you.
Yeah.
I was actually on and off LinkedIn until that time. So so the past 1 year, I think I've been more consistent. These days I post 3 times a day on LinkedIn. So and I'm great getting also leads and all that. So when I came to LinkedIn, and when I was on Reddit, then I specialized in SEO, and then again copywriting. So I realized copywriting is the most lucrative form of writing.
Yeah.
And also wanted to be creative. SEO was limiting me because we were just working with briefs.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I wouldn't add anything that I felt, but with copy, it allows me to express my creativity, and then there is money in it because copywriting is writing to sell.
Okay.
So with my experience now, I also train freelancers. Like you are my first student.
Yeah.
You are
I'm
my
your first student.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I'm grateful. I'm usually grateful because
Yeah.
I use you as my pilot stud.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
Hey, we have come from far. Ah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I train in SEO, in copywriting, in email marketing, and digital marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now. And so I'm active on LinkedIn, on Substack, and Reddit. And on Substack I have a newsletter, which is
Oh, wait.
yes.
Can you tell us about Substack? Because you mentioned it to me like before, but I didn't understand how I'm supposed to do it. Like for me, I have a newsletter on LinkedIn. So what is the difference of having a newsletter on LinkedIn and having a newsletter on Substack? And where will you advise someone to open a newsletter in?
I don't have a newsletter on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So obviously I will advocate for Substack.
So tell us the pros and cons.
The pro being that on LinkedIn, first of all, you don't own the platform.
Yeah.
My Facebook account just got banned yesterday. So
Sorry for that.
if I had a Facebook newsletter, for instance, it will have gone just like that.
Yeah.
But now you see on Substack, one thing that I do get is that I get to own the email list.
Okay.
The emails. I have emails of all my subscribers.
Wow.
Which means if I come up with anything, I can just message any product or any new service, I can always message them. Yeah. So which means also if Substack maybe closes shop, I can still have these emails.
Yeah, sure.
So Substack also allows me to view analytics, how many people have opened this email, which links are they clicking, which one is effective. And then Substack also allows me to introduce a paywall.
Wow.
Like I can get content, I can provide content for free and for paid subscribers. So I can charge $5 per month, just like on Medium, for you to view my content, to read my content, tailored content or specific. Then you come and if you like it, you just subscribe every month, and you get tips, you get tricks, hacks for freelancers, even job opportunities. Actually, now if I have premium, I'll be like posting like apply for jobs here, and then again you can have more than one publication on Substack.
Okay.
For example, I can have one just for copywriting, another one for SEO, another one for just under the same roof. And again, there is notes, like how we write LinkedIn posts. So you can be writing those posts, but on Substack. And you just engage with people. There are so many people. There are no rules that you are looking for your ideal client. No, it's writers. Everyone there is a writer.
Okay.
And you subscribe to these newsletters. The writing is so well. So again, it just improves you. So I really like Substack for that.
Wow.
It's where I would like everyone to be, especially if they're looking to monetize, to get paid for the articles. Your LinkedIn newsletters, how are you going to? Even if you have 20 of them, you're not good.
Like for me, I have like 6 of them, and
yeah, it's good
I've never been paid for it.
It's good for showcasing your it's like your portfolio. Someone can look and say, okay, this is how she writes. So your LinkedIn newsletters should be the best quality.
Yeah, sure.
Every time check there, you'll always notice mistakes. Like someone pointed out a mistake on my LinkedIn profile yesterday. Spelling mistake on test. Like you can have a test of my magic. and I had written like TEST of my
People are very petty.
yeah, but you know, as a
If I can
copywriter,
say
as a
that.
writer, you shouldn't have any
Yeah,
grammar mistakes.
yeah, sure. Because your profile is like the CV.
Yeah,
Like you're
profile.
not supposed to make any mistakes on your profile.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now tell me, like, how has been live events that LinkedIn creators meet? Like, there's a difference between online and physical meeting. So can you differentiate the two? How are relationship in online and physical?
Yeah, there's a great difference. There's a
Okay.
very big difference when you meet with people one-on-one.
Okay.
So I actually am now like 4 months in Nairobi.
Okay.
Since
You
I
are new
came,
in Nairobi.
I'm new. I had left then, that's how I came
Yeah.
back. So, and the reason I came back was
Welcome to
because,
Nairobi.
thank you. The reason I came back was because of a LinkedIn physical event.
Oh.
So I came to a LinkedIn physical event just here at Vesloni in May,
Okay.
and I never went back home.
Wow.
So in the event, I met friends. I met people that I put faces, I put a body on the faces I see on LinkedIn. And one good thing is that just after the meeting, I signed up a client.
Wow.
A client from the meeting. I'm still working with them right now. They've paid me over 50K since that. So you can see it's a return on investment.
It's a game changer.
It's a game changer. Secondly, I signed 5 students for my copywriting course from the LinkedIn event. So if these 5 people are paying you 8K for this course, that is 40K.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
jobs, like not client, one-time job, like someone telling you to create for me this social media email, write for me this sales letter. Yeah, I've got that from people I met physically. And me also, I've met like web designer who I've given work.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also another one who's working on my site. I met them physically. And then when you meet physically, the price again drops.
Yeah, yeah, sure. To bargain online looks like so rude.
Yeah,
Like,
and then again, these people, you'll not tell them now to engage on your posts. They know you.
they know. Oh, yeah.
So once they just see you, your post, they engage
They
because they know
engage.
it's.
I should try coming to one.
So you should.
That time I was so broke. I didn't.
I thought we'll meet even in the second one, but I'm planning one for copywriters and SEOs.
Definitely, as your first student, I will have to be there. I will have to
Okay, we plan for this month, end month.
End month.
For this
September.
This end of September or beginning of October. Yeah, I've just been thinking about that now, these venue things and all that, and a good event, what people will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now,
because you should learn and again have fun. It's out. Yeah.
Now, freelancing is one of the things that you can get broke.
Yes,
like
true,
there are times that there are jobs, a lot of job, and there are times that there are no jobs. Like, how do you navigate all through the high season and low season? How do you plan yourself? How do you, to make sure that you keep going, to make sure that money is flowing? So how do you do that?
What you're saying is true. Freelancing, your finances fluctuate.
Yeah, sure.
You're not guaranteed like this month you
Hey,
earn this
so
month.
hard.
There's a month a few years ago, I had a client and they had work. So I was earning 200K.
Wow.
200K this month, 200K next month, 200K the other month, and then it's just
stops. Like that time you get so stressed up.
So you're like, okay, what will I do now? Yeah, another time, like even right now, there's a client who has got a funeral, and they told me, hey, I'll be unable to pay you. Let's pause. You see, so it happens. So one thing I do is you have multiple sources of income.
Sources of income. Okay, there's someone who told me you should never complain that you are broke because you can have multiple sources of income.
Yeah.
You don't need to depend on
when
one source.
When one dries, you open up the other.
And what if the client dies? What will you do?
What will you do? And clients die.
Clients die.
I also had a client who died. Like I was messaging them, then their sister just replied and told me, hey, the person you're looking is no longer with us.
Imagine.
Has transitioned.
Yeah.
So what I will advise is, number one, you get an extra source of income. So for example, if you are a copywriter, you are also a YouTuber.
Yeah, sure.
So your YouTube is bringing you money. Yeah, you also have SEO skills. And again, with AI, you need to have multiple skills. You need to know graphic design skills. And then again, to charge higher, you need multiple skills. For example, if I just write copy and send it to you via Google Doc, you might pay me 10K. But if I put it on Figma or I add graphics, you'll pay me 15K to 20K. So the more the skills, the better. And if you have more skills, even beat AI. So I always advise you write a book. Everyone has a book in them. So
you write a book. Okay, we'll talk about. Yes, we'll talk about that later.
You write a book because everyone has a book in them, and our stories are unique, even if you are to write about the same subject. So I'm in the process of writing ebooks, just not for freebies, but you write a book and post it on Gumroad or Seller. So you put it on Gumroad. If it's $7, they take 10%. So if you're selling it at 770 Kenya shillings, you can get 700 bob and they take the 70. And this is something you have on, you just have it there. You even like...
Yeah, you just earn on autopilot. You're just sleeping and then you get the money in the bank. And you've
set up sales pages that advertise the book. So they do the bidding for you. So you write a book, a hack, just...
I've never written a book. Like I think I'm more of a science student to an art student. So the people like us who are like science students. So how can we navigate through writing an ebook? Because I would want to write a book and start saying my name is Whitney, I am an author, you know. So how can someone start doing it?
It's not challenging. For example, you have your newsletters.
Yes.
So if you have 20 newsletters, you can combine them. You take the best. They have the best the best like impressions. Then you compile them into a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so easy. That's so
you repurpose.
Easy. But you know, like there's this fear of having a book that has less pages.
No.
A book should be 100 pages.
An ebook can be 30 pages and it's valuable.
Okay.
And you still sell it at 500, 1,000 bob. If you are writing a big book, then you decide on what you're writing, you niche down. And again, you just write, you can write 1,000 words every day.
Yeah, you can.
Then you finish a 30,000 page book. But ebooks are for you. I'll advise for entry. I'll advise you come up with ebooks. You can have even 10 ebooks.
Yeah, 10.
One on SEO for beginners, copywriting for beginners, YouTube for beginners. You see, those are already 3, and you have them on. With time, you can even have an e-commerce store with all your products.
Wow.
So someone comes, they buy this today, they buy this tomorrow. Yeah. So other than ebooks, you also do blogging.
Yeah, blogging really works. Like it really works, especially when you're marketing your products. It really works when you use the keywords that are needed.
So you get ranked.
Really works.
You get ranked. You get more. You get paid even via those ads and all that. And then you can also do drop shipping.
Yeah, sure.
You don't need to have a shop. You just need to know a supplier and now look for buyers and you connect the two. So freelancers can also drop ship, and you can also offer just services like consulting. Like I can help you create a content strategy. I can research for you. Then you don't write. Just I give you a strategy for the whole month. Like
you implement it.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah, or
there are so many opportunities online.
Or even help with the research. Yeah. So just have income streams more, and then you also invest. You just don't depend on one income stream. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
It will put you into problems. It will really put you into problems.
So after you monetize, you also get on other social media platforms for visibility to increase your reach. Yeah.
Okay, now which social media platforms would you advise someone to venture in?
Now, I get conflicting news, but for me right now, I'm on LinkedIn, as I told you, and Substack.
Yeah.
So you can get results on Twitter. You can get results on Twitter, but again, you need your own strategy. You need to post like even 24 times a day.
Oh, that's too much, and that's why you need a social media manager.
Yeah, you need a social media manager.
You know, in the past I thought posting on social media is so easy.
It's not.
Ooh, it's not easy. Like when I got into LinkedIn, like I have to post every day. It doesn't matter if I feel sad, I feel like I don't feel like doing anything. You just have to post
because again,
every day.
it compounds.
It compounds,
and so it's time. So you the best way to approach that is to batch your content.
Yeah.
You create content on weekends.
Yes, and then you schedule them.
Then really you'll just come to engage before the post goes live, and then leaving like 50 comments every morning will. So you need someone to be doing that if you're busy,
especially when you are a founder and you have a lot of things to do. You need someone that will help you do that. Actually, founders need to know when is the right time to have a social media manager. They really need that. They really need to know that.
Yeah, even just a VA. Can really help. Yeah, so you as a freelancer you also need to look for money saving opportunities.
Yeah,
you see freelancers earning in Bitcoin and saving it. You can earn in Bitcoins.
You can earn in Bitcoin.
You can now also invest now in stocks, in MMFs, all that. But key thing is just to increase your sources of income.
Yeah,
you have an ebook. You have an offer. Like I can do this for you. I can train you. I can revamp your LinkedIn profile. I can do this. You create an offer.
Yeah.
Offers. Oh, it's also about. That's why as a copywriter, learning how to create offers is very important.
It's very important, especially in supermarkets. You meet every weekend, they have offers. Actually, that creates a lot of customers.
Yeah,
it really does.
So on LinkedIn, your LinkedIn is it's like your shop. It's you need to your featured section. My featured section has posts and maybe a call to places to book a call and all that. But you need to have your offers. Like if you are selling an ebook, it should be there.
Yeah.
If you are offering these copywriting services, you put it there, and you have lots of testimonials. Testimonials work like magic.
Okay, let me tell you something. When you're starting out, getting your first client is so hard. I don't know why it's that hard. And and we really thank those people that believe in us. The people like we don't have experience, but they believe in us. Those people. May God bless them because you are so good at what you do, but because you don't have experience, the founders don't employ you. And I think that's one thing that the founder should look at. You can have no experience, but you are good at what you do.
Yeah, so if you don't have experience, I'll advise you work for someone pro bono in exchange of that testimonial.
Yeah.
So because
pro bono,
testimonials will always sell. If they help that one, they can also help me.
So you can do pro bono work, and then they give you a testimonial in return.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
You can also, if you want to have a byline, you can just write for someone on their blog in exchange for your byline. In exchange, you write for them, then they allow you to like have your name on that website. So when you apply, someone says, "Oh, this one is a published writer, so I'm going to work with them." And then you also just have your own website. It will allow you to practice.
And actually, when you have a website, it's so easy to get a client than someone who has just a Gmail account. Like this is something that I learned. If you have a Gmail account, it's so hard. But if you have a website, it's so easy to get a job. So what are some challenges that you face?
Challenges many also. So many.
Okay.
Like,
now
for example,
tell us the main one.
Delayed, like clients who don't pay.
Woo! That one is so scammers.
I remember you were scammed.
Yeah, I was scammed by a Russian client. I thought I will make it in this life, but
no, it happens. I've been scammed more than a dozen times.
And you're still
you always get them sometimes, but also you avoid them, so you ask for 50 or 70% upfront before you start working.
Actually, that really works. And make sure you ask for the 50% that in case they don't pay you, you are good.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
you're good.
Your time is well spent. So another challenge can be even just finding work, because as you said, the work keeps on fluctuating.
Yeah.
Then you see, even with the AI, I'm seeing people lose jobs because you see, AI makes work faster. Not necessarily write better, but it makes it easier. It makes it so if you had like 10 writers, you'd rather reduce the number of writers, because AI will create more and then add more editors, like 2 editors and 1 writer. So you see,
AI is finishing that.
so but if you are authentic, if you write well, like just copy, you don't, AI is generic, so it doesn't convert, and it's the same thing you are seeing here. This fast-paced world, leverage, delve.
Let me tell you something. There is this founder called Neil Patel, and they did an experiment of SEO writing that is written by AI and written by a human being. That written by human being was ranked the first one to the one that is written by AI. So I think AI, they have a long way to go before doing that. Because you can never fake authenticity. You can never
fake. And then even just adding the human emotions and all that. But so the worst thing is that you just write something, then you go to another website, you find the same content because it was generated by the same instructions. Same instructions you used on ChatGPT, it will relay the same thing. So when you post on our website, it becomes like duplicate. So duplicate content again doesn't rank.
Okay, freelancers, we really don't have like a specific time to enjoy ourselves. Like if you are supposed to go on vacation, like if you are in 9 to 5, when you will have your leave, and that is when you're going to rest, right? So how do you put up your time to enjoy yourself? Because you cannot work throughout. You need to enjoy yourself, because this life is too short to be sad, to be just working. So how do you like arrange yourself and get time for a vacation and enjoy the money that you make?
Yeah, they say all work with no play makes Jack a dull. So you see, you just have to time. You see, it comes back to time. So for me, mostly I batch my time. So when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm doing these specific tasks at this particular time, and then I'll have time for, let's say, my morning run, then even walk, or even just to go to the market. So if you plan, like you work 4 hours every day, Monday to Friday, then you have Saturdays free. You go out on Saturday.
But there are times
Sunday.
you just wake up and you don't feel like doing anything. I don't know if you people.
It happens. But
I don't know if you people face that. I can wake up on a Wednesday and feel like I don't want to do anything.
I don't feel like doing anything. So you just remember that you have to show up.
Yeah, you need to show up, because discipline is
even
not
if you
easy.
don't feel like, especially if you don't feel like it every day. So just what you said about LinkedIn, like you just know you have to write.
Yeah, you have to post every day.
Yeah. So if you have a vision, I was reading a book, 12-week year, and realized the biggest difference between losers and winners, or those struggling, is just their vision. So if you take your eyes off your vision, you'll slack, you'll not wake up. But if you remember, hey, if I don't post now, if I don't wake up now, this vision
will not make itself to reality. You need to wake up every day and you're like, okay, I need a car. This car will not bring itself here. I need to look for it.
And there's usually the law of cause and effect. You must do this to get that. So you just have to.
You just write a vision board and put it there.
And your
When
steps
you feel
and
like
daily
you're
tasks.
sleeping.
And daily tasks, you know, that you have to accomplish. And again, daily reviewing.
Yeah, and also reward yourself when you just achieve those small things.
Yeah, even
when you
every
wake
day.
up every day, 5 a.m. from Monday to Friday, reward yourself.
Every day I clap for myself after finishing my morning run. Today, because of this interview, I didn't run, and I run for 8 to 10 kilometers every day.
Wow.
So it also keeps me sharp and focused.
In high school, we used to have movement by running. I don't know if I can run because...
You can again.
Yeah, because in high school, we were forced to run.
You can, it's in us. So you just start, then you increase, and then it becomes part of you. And you start now, it works on your cardiovascular health, your lungs, your immunity, and focus. Actually, I ran because of focus. I used to struggle a lot with focus.
I also struggle with it, but what I do is I just do something for 1 hour and then I get out of the house. I jump or look at anything, and then after I come back later, it's always a game changer. When you stay like indoors, like freelancers, we work at home.
You can stay in the house the whole week.
Die of depression. You can
no
die.
one is seeing you, you're not seeing any sun, so you need to go out. So what works for me is now the Pomodoro Technique. Yeah, you work for 25 minutes, then break of 5 minutes or 10 minutes, then another 25 minutes working time. Yeah, but now that one again is inside the batched time, and you should always have like time for deep work and time for shallow work and time for now your other type. Like you divide your days into 3. So deep work is work you must do for your mission, or maybe if it's client work and all that. Then you have shallow work like checking emails and notifications.
Oh, nice. I am a last minute person. Like if I have work that should be submitted by midnight, at 10 p.m. is when I am hurrying up. I don't know if that is good or...
No, I wouldn't encourage that. Because you are...
Actually, there was a time I was supposed to submit client work at 12 a.m. at midnight, and the lights went off at 10 p.m.
What do you do?
What I did, I was like, I told him like I will not be able to submit, so just give me by tomorrow in the morning. I will have submitted. And that's so bad.
That's one of the biggest drawbacks.
Yeah.
So you say eat the frog. You do it first thing in the morning. That most difficult task you need to do. So for me, if I wake up at 4 and just start working on that article, that piece of shit that I needed to work on, it will be okay. But again, with procrastination, I've faced this a lot. Like you are submitting at 10 and it's 8 or 9. Maybe you've not started. Your screen is blank.
Yeah.
So that's how you will start using AI.
But there is a time you have writer's block. Like you don't have any idea where it's gonna come from, and you find yourself ideas just come last minute.
That's the best time to go out.
Okay.
That's the best time to go out, to listen to some song, to even dance, to just relax. Then the words are there.
Yeah, in writing, getting the right words is the problem. You know that.
So you read a lot. You read other people's work, and where you'll just start implementing it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm initially proud of you for completing the copying challenge twice.
Yeah, actually I completed that. I struggle a lot with consistency, but I'm working on it, because I got to know like consistency is the game changer, because you don't know who is looking at your work. You really don't know who is looking at your work, because there was a time I was just posting consistently and someone was like, I love what you do. Like every day people are looking at your work and you don't know about it.
Have you closed any leads on LinkedIn?
No, not yet. Outside LinkedIn.
We'll revamp your profile.
Yeah, I think I need to revamp it.
Yeah, it's something you do after every other time.
Okay, so there's a way you should revamp your profile after a certain period of time.
Yeah, especially if it's not working.
Oh, yeah.
if you are
Sure.
not closing deals.
If plan is not working, there are other 25 plans.
If you are not closing deals, it means maybe people are just visiting your profile, and then it's something that turns them off, or something that doesn't convince them. It's not convincing them. But every person that looks at your profile, it means that they are interested.
Yeah,
So
sure.
so you need to close that deal. That's why it's important to anyone that views your profile, message them, tell them, hey, you happy to connect? Maybe you could connect. You noticed you check my profile, and everyone again who comments on your post,
Yeah.
just go to their inbox, just like, thank you for commenting. So that first will build your conversation. So after that, you'll still talk. They'll need help.
With something, and they will be the first person to come on their mind.
Yes.
I really struggle with sending connections. I believe in the power of attraction. Like, I don't really send connection requests. I don't
I've
know
also
if
not been
that's
sending.
bad.
So someone was telling me to be sending them to people I'm interested in working with, people in my niche, which I do, but not that consistently. But most of the people I get, they just come.
Yes, because for me, I believe in the power of attraction.
Yeah,
like,
but if
you should be attracted to me because of the services that I offer.
But you can always learn from others. So if you find a copywriter, you check them out, send them a connection request, look at what they are doing. That's what this top. And then again, don't fear to interact with the top creators with 350 likes, 350.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're just...
Look, let me tell you something. Like, engaging with top creators is hard. Like, for me, these top creators don't even reply. They don't even like your posts.
Now you feature them in your posts, they'll go viral. Like, you can say, this is a trick I've stolen from Jasmine Alik. Then you write about that, or this is something I'm stealing from, this is the Alexa Mozi method that I'm using also. Then you tag
and then
Alexa
you say,
Mozi.
okay, there's a post I read by this person. I'm really inspired
me to try this.
Oh.
So even Alexa Mozi can retweet.
Yeah, I can retweet it, and like,
then you just go
viral.
Yeah.
These tricks are just mind-blowing. Okay, so what would you advise a beginner that wants to start writing? Like, you started writing like almost 10 years ago. Woo, a whole 10 years.
A whole decade, and I cannot like substitute it for anything.
Yeah, a decade is so like. So what would you advise someone that wants to start writing?
To not focus on even finding clients or anything, but focus on getting the skill.
But everyone is looking for money.
Yeah, money will come.
People tell us, oh, concentrate on
money will come.
Money will come. When is the money going to come?
You see,
and you know very well that getting your first client is so hard. Like, for me, my first client, when I got it, even when they pay me little money, I was ready for it.
Yeah.
I was just ready.
You see, for example, for a copywriter, I advise you get the skill. Once you get the skill, you create an offer so that you are on off. You are on offer.
Okay.
Like you can't say you like, for example, with my email list, if I get 100 subscribers, I'll say I created I'll create even 1,000 subscribers. Let's say I'll create like, I'll have a case study and show on my profile I successfully created these and these. Or alternatively, for you to get work, you just have to write your own offers, or even go to someone. That's now the best strategy. You go to someone like, let's say, Miss Mudoni. Let's say she's running a cohort.
Yeah.
So you tell her that you're going to use your copywriting skills to invite people to her event. And now for everyone that they'll get maybe through your copy, they'll pay you maybe, or you're just doing it, like, you can tell them, I see you're running this thing, try this course. So as I say, pro bono again will save you. It's reciprocity. Like, give it for free,
and then
give it for free, they'll feel guilty. They'll feel guilty. So just create these offers and for people for free. Someone running a 5-day course, tell them I can help. Yeah. So next time you're the one who will run the whole campaign.
Yeah.
So you also you highlight your strengths. Just posting the way you are doing. If you're posting daily, someone who wants a social media writer, and even just posting consistently, it shows your character. It shows this is someone who is committed.
No,
so
committed every day.
So someone will just hire.
Hey, you know, there are people who post even on Sunday. I'm just
I
like,
post on Sunday.
you post on Sunday?
Right now, as I
I'm
told
just like Monday to Friday. I'm okay.
you know
I'm
what I
okay.
did? I have a friend, and we discovered that if the average Kenyan posts 5 times a day, the average person, not because there are people post 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So if you are posting 5 posts a month, a week, you are posting. It means you are posting 20 posts a month. So if I want to be, that's the average person. So I don't want to be average. So if I want to double what that person is getting in a month, I have this content in a week. So me, I post 3 times a day, 7 times a week. So those are 21 posts. What someone will have the whole month. So if I was posting, if in 2 weeks time I have that person's content 2 months. In 3 weeks time I have 3 months content, 4 months content. So if this is compounding, if they are getting clients with the 20 posts they have written, and that is bringing in results, what about these 80 posts I've written this month? Yeah. So if the average person is writing 20 posts, if you want to go above average a little, you write 60 posts in a month. Yeah.
Wow.
If you want to go above and above all of them, so that even if they are getting benefits, you also get. So what I just haven't been doing enough is engaging before posting, and I'll get someone competent for that, because I'm also doing these posts go live while I'm. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes you find that even these are supposed to add a link below it. You need to go online. Yet that maybe students. So it's So
you know, I thought like social media is just posting. Like social media is a lot of work.
Then you learn templates. You know, if you get templates, and you know the best way to get templates is just to look at what these content creators are
doing, especially these top ones.
Then I even once asked ChatGPT. I got posts from Jasmine, from Lara Costa, from Tom Denning, I think. So I put these on ChatGPT and told it to extract for me a template from this post. So you just see hook 1, hook 2, and so on. Open loop. There are techniques. There are techniques that if you write your posts, they'll get read or go viral. Yeah, you can hook, rehook. You have some bullets.
Hey, you're just a teacher. You're just a gifted teacher.
Thank you.
A so gifted teacher. I don't want us to take most of the time, because I want the viewers to enroll for your classes. Okay, so tell us how they can enroll for your classes and your social media platforms where the people can follow you.
Yeah, you can find me mainly on LinkedIn as Washika Shiundu. Yeah, and now on Substack as the All Right Letter, or even Washika Shiundu. So as I said, I'm an SEO copywriter, a copywriter, and a digital marketer. So I do, if you need content, web content, web copy, you're running a campaign, you don't know what to post on this day, what to post this day, I can develop a strategy for you.
Okay.
I can write a landing page, email campaign, they're all email campaigns, like emails to send for welcome email, retargeting, abandoned cart, product descriptions, and sales letters. Sales letters are my favorite.
Yeah, I know that.
So sales letters, sales pages, landing pages, all that. And so now I have also training. So I have an 8-week copywriting training, which will cover 8 different modules. And I can tell you it's intense.
It's intense. It's intense. Because before you niche down to what works best for you.
Yeah, even just, there's a student, even after the 8 weeks, they're like, hey, now it's when I'm getting it. And she was she was hand copying. She hand copied several copies, and then she just called and tell me, I now know what is happening.
What is happening?
Yeah, I now understand. Yeah, that's just it. I now understand what is happening. So I have an 8-week comprehensive copywriting course where I teach you like the fundamentals of copywriting, and then I teach you the research process. I teach you how to write headlines, bullets, and now these forms. That's where the issue is. I teach you to write a social media post, product description, landing page, sales letter, sales page, landing, all those. Yeah, and then also have an SEO course. You did it. It's a 6-week course. So you learn on-site, off-site, and tech. So by the end, you'll be competent in writing blogs that rank. Then also train in email marketing, just emails alone, and also train in the email marketing course is 4 weeks. Then also train in now digital marketing. So what I'm telling you, the Microsoft and ILO. Yeah, I did that training, and now I'm also training. I'm a trainer. Actually, I'm a certified trainer. That's the best thing about it. I'm a certified trainer. So I train now women mostly in digital marketing, and that training is free.
Yeah, it's free of charge.
Yeah,
you don't need to pay anything. It's just free of charge. Just come, and upskilling is one of the best ways.
Yeah,
it's so best, like, because there are some of the things you cannot be taught at school, like, especially if you are taking these
lots
degrees.
of things.
When you have a degree, you need to upskill. Yeah, and that's very essential.
Yeah. So my trainings are mostly one-on-one, and via email I send you email notes, and then we go through the notes at least twice a week. We cover everything in depth.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wow, what an introduction. If I give you like 2 hours, you're gonna market yourself all through. But thank you so much for coming. This is our first video, and thank you so much. I'm so happy to have my teacher here to interview him. And today, like, I'm so proud because he's the one who introduced me to LinkedIn and trying to navigate all through. I'm not even yet at 1,000 followers on LinkedIn. I think it's taking me so long.
You'll get there. We'll go through your profile with you, so that I'm sure there are things we need to change.
Yeah, I'm so sure. Like, we revamped it like months ago, but we need now to change it.
Yes.
Thank you so much
to even
for
now
coming.
include your YouTube.
Yeah.
You have, that's what I was saying. You'll get views from LinkedIn now. If you have joined my YouTube as on your featured section.
Yeah. Hey, of course, and I will be going live because live sessions. I'm so nervous. Like,
go live and share link. Tell people today I'm going to teach you about this.
Yeah,
and it's free.
And things. There are people like when they see a free thing, they are like, it's not quality. It's not quality. There are people like that. They are like, hey, if something is free, that's too good to be
that's true. That's true.
But we need to try. In this life, you need to try so many strategies and see a strategy that really works for you. Yeah. Thank you so much for always picking my calls. If I have any problem, thank you for picking my call to come here and saying yes to me. And thank you so much. And God bless you. You will come again when this channel is all grown up and tell
I will always come whenever you want. We can always talk about different topics.
I'm also even planning to have a round table with creators and we discuss the online space. So you'll always be the first person I will consider because you are my mentor, you're my teacher, and thank you so much for saying yes to me. I don't know how many thank you that I have to say because this is such an honor. You didn't ask me for anything special for you to be here, and I'm so thankful for your knowledge, and you are such a gifted teacher. And God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And I am a content writer, a copywriter, and a ghostwriter. In case of any gig, you can always email us on our email, which we are going to include on the screen. And God bless you and see you on the next one. God bless.